Yo, guys, what is up? It's your boy Mitchell back on the grind. Newbies. Yeah, I don't really know what I was trying to say. But, anyways, back on the grind. Episode, you guys know what episode this is. And I'm here, your host, Mitchell. I don't know if I already said that, but I'm here with my co host.
Yeah, your favorite Asian, Ray.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, yeah, I just realized I haven't been saying this in these, but I'm just gonna let people know because so many people ask me this all the time. But this podcast is on all platforms, by the way. So if you have, if you don't have Spotify, it's on Apple Podcasts. If you don't have Apple Podcasts, it's on Spotify. If you don't have either one of those two, it's on every podcast thing. Okay. If you don't have any podcast apps, so you don't listen to anything like music of any sorts, it's on YouTube. If you do not have YouTube, I don't know how you are watching this podcast right now. But yeah, we are on all platforms. So please, you know, subscribe, leave a like if you want or a dislike. Please, I can't see him, so please, I want to see if I actually can't see him. Um, did I say comment?
No.
Okay, comment if you want. Comment some tips. Comment some hate. Comment some love. Um, yeah, follow us on Spotify if you got that. On Apple if you got that, and whatever you got, whatever you use, follow us there. And yeah, I dropped some clips today, so I've been grinding. But anyways, how you been, Ray?
Chilling, man. Skipped school today.
What'd you say?
Nothing.
Oh,
Yeah, man, it's been great. Kind of just been chilling, recently I went to this local clothing shop that we have here in Virginia. And dude, got to meet a really nice guy. The owner there was really cool. Fellow Filipino. If anybody's interested in going, it's called Agenda VA. Yeah, bought some clothes from him, customized it myself, took the sleeves off, and now I got tank top, man.
oh, that sounds pretty cool, actually. Did he give
Yeah.
you a discount?
No. No. He offered, but I was like, nah, man, I don't want you to.
Okay, you better than me. Uh, yeah, that sounds actually pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie. You said it was called Agenda VA.
Yeah, dude. Is if you want
Agenda
anything
VA.
vintage related, you want any graphic tees, jorts, anything like that, man, they got it. They got it for women's and men's. So gender
Is
fluid
it
over there,
pretty
man.
affordable? You would say?
For the quality that you're getting, I would say yes, but it's definitely a certain style that some people. I'm not gonna lie to you, Mitch. I think you would like that store. It is a little bit pricey. Like some of their shirts are, I think, like minimum $20, but that's pretty worth it.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's how much I pay for my shirts, if I'm gonna be real. But yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. I definitely will check it out. Agenda VA. Is it? Well, obviously it's in Virginia, but like, is it in Virginia Beach or?
Yeah, dude, in the beach,
Oh,
man.
okay. Cool. Yeah, represent for the beach. You know what I'm saying? The 7 5. Okay, I'll stop there.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
my
say,
day
bro's getting
honestly,
toxed.
my day honestly was decent though. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really do much. School. I honestly been busy this entire week, just working in school. Um, but yeah, you got to get to that bag, as they say. But before we get into things, I have to say one more thing, and then we will get into this. Uh, Next week will be the last week of the Newbie Critics podcast.
What?
Yes, you heard it here. Season one of Newbie Critics will end and back in May, late May.
What?
We will bring back for season two. There will be upgrades. I'll try to switch over to a different platform than what we're using so you guys can actually see our faces and we can, upgrade the content, you could say. So, yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know because I'm going to also say this in the next week's episode, but yeah, I won't be here in May. So, boys doing bigger things. I'm frick, I can't even say the word right now. I'm making deals. That's the word I'll just say. I'm making deals. So, yeah, I won't be here in May. And season 2 will start up at the end of May. So, yeah, I just want to give y'all a heads up on if anything happens. I will say this in the next episode too, so if you miss it, but yeah, okay, you ready, Ray? You want to just hop into some things?
Let me hop on you. Yeah, dude. That's it.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. Okay, guys, we said it. I'm pretty sure at the end of the last episode, we will be talking about the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. As you guys know, voting is closed. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all, we ain't voting. Okay, vote, vote, vote. That's what they say. But today we are not voting. So we're just giving you guys our opinions on some awards. If we actually could vote, we would go through every single award. But we're just gonna go. We're just gonna say things we want to talk about. You ready?
Yeah, man.
Okay, let's just start off. I'm pretty sure you want to talk about this. We're just gonna start off with the big topic: anime of the year. Actually, no, 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 no. I take that back. We're gonna end off with anime of the year because that's what everyone wants to know. So we'll end it off with there. We're gonna start off with film of the year. What do you think the film of the year was? Unless you don't have a
uh,
choice.
well, let me check it out real quick.
Okay. The film of the year. The nominees were 100 Meters, the Chainsaw Man movie, Demon Slayer movie, the new one, Infinity Castle. Oh, golly, I hope I'm gonna say this right. Momonoke or Momonuki, the movie, Chapter 2. Scarlet
Mononoke.
and the Roses of Versailles. Versailles. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
No,
Um,
I don't think they do. It's Versailles.
Versailles. Okay. See, this is why
Sorry.
I have a co-host.
X man, bro can't read.
That is true.
It's okay,
You
guys.
can't
We're
blame me. You got to
foreigners.
blame our ancestors. Well, my ancestors.
Ancestors.
Okay. So, what choice are you gonna pick for film of the year?
I'm just going Chainsaw Man. It was a great film. I haven't rewatched it since it came out though, but I'd say it's pretty good.
Yeah. I definitely do agree. Chainsaw Man film was really good. Definitely better than the Demon Slayer one. And yeah, as you guys know, Chainsaw Man is one of my favorite anime of all time and right now.
Big
But
one.
but 100 meters is my pick for film of the year. I'm just gonna be
What?
real. If you haven't seen 100 meters, it's a really, really good film. Not really an action film. It's more of a track story of these two rivals who eventually push each other to be the best at their sport in I think it was in Japan. I'm pretty sure it was in Japan. And yeah, it was a really great story with two great leads. It starts off when they were kids and goes all the way to when they're in college. And I really feel like it's I guess you could say underrated because, in my opinion, we talked about this on like the Oscars and all those other award shows, but in my opinion, that should be more anime movies need to be up there for animated films of the year. And this is definitely one I would say I would put up there for animated film of the year. 100 meters. It's on Netflix if you haven't seen it. It's not even that long too. And yeah, the last scene is animated beautifully. So if you like sports anime, I 1,000% recommend you to check it out. But yeah, is there anything else you want to talk about? Well, not with that category, but with the different categories. Is there another category you're looking at?
Give me continuing series, man.
Okay.
Other than One Piece, you can't say One Piece,
Why?
bro. Because let's be honest. One Piece is gonna win, but
That's true.
yeah, I was about to say, oh, dude, I was about to, ooh. Um, or I gotta say, this one for me is gonna be Dandadan. I actually enjoyed Dandadan this year.
These are honestly none of these are bad choices, other than like one, but none of these are really bad choices.
You know, like Kaiju 8.
No, I was gonna say Solo Leveling.
That's great. That's you're just hating now.
Say what you want to say, man. I speak facts.
Your facts, buddy.
Name
But
me
you,
three characters of Solo Leveling besides the main character or any of his things he used to fight.
that blonde girl.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Do you know
The
that blonde girl's
president.
name?
Kim Chae Rin or something like that. I'll be straight up to you. I can't say that. That's just not PC.
Okay.
I said
Just
some
keep
random
talking about
Korean
Don
name.
Don. Just keep talking about
Yeah,
Don.
dude. Dandadan was fun this season. I can't wait for what they're setting up in season 3. I've already read the manga, so
Me too.
yeah, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody. But dude, that girl, man, she's pretty cool. Uh, yeah. Uh, that's
Yeah.
pretty much all I have to say. I thought the
Okay.
animation was also pretty good.
I mean, I would have picked One Piece, but he said let's not choose the obvious answer. So I'm gonna choose the next obvious answer, in my opinion, and it's My Hero, the final season. I don't know why My Hero doesn't get the respect it deserves to get. Uh, I understand it in the beginning. People probably fell away from it, and even in the middle half, there were some parts where people fell away from it. But I say this all the time, and I'll continue to say it. My Hero is probably, if we're, because I'm not going to count anything in the 20s because apparently people count that as a different generation now. But if we're talking about tw- an anime that started in the 2010s, it's like arguably the second best. Probably it's definitely top 5, but it's arguably the second best, in my opinion, behind Attack on Titan. Deku as a character grows, man, and I say this all the time. If you know me, um, I'm very character driven in the things I watch, and the characters in My Hero are all good. I actually can name at least 3 characters in the show. So
Name me 5.
yeah, 5. I
That's
can still
not
name
villains.
5. What?
That's not villains.
Deku, Bakugo, Hawk. I almost said Hawkman. Frick, what is his name? Man, Hawks.
You know
That's
what?
his name.
Nah, nah, man. F that. No superhero
Mirko,
names.
Miriko. Okay, fine. Still, Deku or Midoriya, Bakugo, Shoto, Miriko, the bunny hero, and
You got a whole
oh,
string
I
of
don't
them,
even
huh?
know All Might's real name. Man, All Might still counts, bro. I can name. The point is, I can name more characters this and so in My Hero than Solo Leveling.
I didn't
But
even say
yeah,
Uraraka.
the I forgot about her. I'm not gonna lie, Uraraka. But yeah, she's a good character though. But yeah, I just like I say this all the time. Final season of My Heroes is something that is really in swept under the rug because just things that happened before. But yeah, that would be my pick.
Well,
Uh, I guess the next thing we could talk about is best new series, unless you haven't seen any of these.
the only one I watched is Sakamoto Days and the summer Hikaru died.
Okay, well, which one would you choose out of those two then?
Sakamoto Days. Like, don't get me wrong. The summer Hikaru died is pretty good, but dude, to me, it's just not my style. Not the fact that it's not entertaining or anything. It's just like pretty slow.
Um, okay, I know about the Sakamoto days, but what is the summer Hiriku?
Hikaru.
Hikaru, my bad.
Pretty much Hikaru died in summer. And pretty much like a spirit like takes over his body. But the thing is like people just assume that he came back from getting lost. But the thing is the main character, the black has black hair. Um like he knows Hikaru died because he saw Hikaru dead. But shockingly, he's alive. And it's kind of it's I know it's a terrible comparison, but it's pretty similar to like Tokyo Ghoul in the aspect that like it's pretty much like a ghoul trying to hide from humanity, and he like slowly takes over the entire city.
Okay, that does sound a little interesting. But you said Sakamoto Days was your pick, right?
Yeah, it's just I don't have a problem with the summer Hikari died. It's just not my taste personally because it is pretty slow.
Hmm. But honestly, I haven't seen only like three of these to be honest. Well, no, four because I forgot the summer that one. But I have seen Sakamoto Days. Oh no, I've seen Ganchi Ganchi Akuta, or however you say. I've seen that. Um, I have heard good things of Cleftis though, but I haven't seen it. But my pick would be Taco P's Original Sin. Um, it's probably the saddest anime I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie. It's
Mhm.
it's the saddest thing I watched last year. Like there's just nothing close to it. I was watching this when I first started watching the first episode. I was watching it like on the bus, on a bus. I don't ride buses, but I was on a bus and I was going somewhere. And bro, it's really dark. Like I was covering my screen. 'Cause I was like, I didn't want anyone to think what I was watching was low key a little crazy. But yeah, it's a really sad watch. That's all I would really say about it. There is big trigger warnings if you um are suffering with depression. Big trigger warnings there with the show, but altogether, I would definitely say it's good. I don't know if they're continuing it. I thought it was just a one season thing, but definitely my pick for best new series. But Gachi Nakuta, you're close second. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, what's the next one you want to talk about?
Uh, let's do best animation, man.
Okay,
Uh, you can't say One Piece. Just saying.
I wasn't gonna
Uh,
say One Piece.
my number one choice here would be Solo Leveling. I'm kidding.
Oh, I would have been mad at you anyway. Sorry if we went quiet. I would have been mad at you anyway.
No, I would 100% I would give it a One Piece. I just haven't watched Taco Piece Original Sin yet. Um, but for me, realistically, other than One Piece, I would give it to My Hero. But just be a little different, I'll give it to Gachi Akuda.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Uh, I'm giving it to Don, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm giving it to Don. I don't even think it's really that close, to be honest. I just think consistency wise, it's the best out of all of these, and not even colors because One Piece is really great with the colors, and My Hero there's a reason why it's not super colorful just because of the tone, but I just think Don fluid. It's very fluid. It's the most consistent, even from the opening to the ending. Animation wise, it's just, in my opinion, levels above the others. But Soul Leveling isn't bad though. I'm actually surprised you didn't pick that one.
I just didn't pick it because I'll be straight up with you. I thought it looked cool, but at the same time, I just don't think they. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I just don't think they really improved much from season one. And for season two and how big the traction was for season one, I was expecting a little bit more of a animation, you know.
Oh yeah, I get what you're
But
saying.
don't get me
Like
wrong,
some
that
Jujutsu Kaisen.
yeah, dude, the bug fight, the ant fight, dude, that was pretty good.
It was. I guess the next thing I want to talk about is best opening sequence.
Oh shit, I probably lost on this one bit.
Uh,
Was
I'm gonna
it
go
best?
with. Wait. Is it best opening sequence or best opening? No, I think it's best. I
There's
don't think they have.
best opening sequence. There's best anime song, best
There is.
score,
Where is
best
that?
ending.
You said best anime song.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's that one. There's best opening sequence, whichever one you want.
Oh shoot, I had to scroll all the way down on the website. Okay, I didn't see it on mine, but um, I guess I'd probably just go with best opening sequence then. Um, I'm gonna go with Mirage, Creepy Nuts, Call of the Night.
Hey,
I ain't gonna
buddy,
lie,
buddy, hold up, hold up.
yeah.
That's my choice too.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that it's just so much of a bang. I was listening to all these songs last night, but yeah, it's a banger, bro. Creepy Nuts. They're probably my favorite when it comes to making anime openings right now. And bro, I didn't even know they performed at Coachella. I found out about that yesterday too. Like,
Yeah,
they're getting big, bro, and it's
thankfully.
deserved. Yeah,
Yeah.
thankfully too. That's the word too.
Dude, one of my
Um,
favorite openings of all time is from Call of the Night season one. That first opening that they had, dude, banger.
yeah, it is also a banger too. It's just they don't miss, bro. They haven't missed so far. So yeah, I guess we chose the same one, so we can just go on to the next.
Yeah, man. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot it's my turn.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Dude, best voice artist in Brazilian. Oh, I'm kidding. Uh,
I'll leave.
we can do best action anime.
Okay.
Actually, no. Let's not do that one because it's pretty much the same exact thing, man. Uh, let's do best character design, man.
Okay, I was looking at that one, but okay, let's do it.
To
Yeah.
my dress up darling. No jokes. I'm giving it a dress up darling.
Okay.
It's yeah,
I'm
it's
a
just
little
dude.
surprised.
It's pretty much like every episode that they have. It's just brand new like style and a brand new um like tone to the episode that they're going for, like the video game that they're trying to imitate in the cosplay. And every time they've done it, it's been pretty good, especially the one with the nuns. Dude, that was pretty good actually. But yeah, I'm giving it a dress up darling just for their variety and their versatility.
Okay, I'm surprised. Yeah, I really can't say much after that, but I'm not gonna lie. One Piece, if we're counting totality, it would be One Piece. It's not even close. But to be fair, I'm just gonna count like what we mainly saw last year. So I'm not choosing One Piece. But I just wanted to say that I'm honestly probably gonna have to go with Gachina Kuta. That would be my pick. But, but I'm probably gonna say this wrong. But the Apother Apothecary Diaries, I definitely
Oh,
said
you
that
got
wrong.
it. No, you got it.
Oh, I said that right? Okay. Yes. That
Oh,
show. I have seen scenes and clips, and before even it became an anime, I was seeing the manga, and does look very good. I definitely have it on my list to watch. But that would be a close second. But for me, it's Gachi no Kutsu, bro. I have to, bro. I was freaking reading that when the manga chapter first came out. Like when I first. Okay, let me stop. When I first heard about it, and it's just the way it's not even that their fits are fire because some of the fits are really fire, but it's just the way the art design is like the pieces they wear are cool. It's fire. Each character has a different style to them, whether it's the hair to the shoes. So some characters not wearing any shoes, and yeah, I for me, I just think that's my main intrigue. Oh my god, was that a voice crack? Intrigue with it was just the actual like designs of the character, not really what they're wearing, but how unique. I forgot the author's name, but how unique the author is with each character's design. Fun fact: I've heard that she actually, the writer, she actually, or the author, she actually comes up with their special item, and then she draws the character. Fun fact.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I
That's what's
guess
up.
yeah, for the next one, I'm just gonna do best character, best main character.
Best
Um,
character.
best main character. I'm gonna be real, guys. It's I haven't seen Apothecary Diaries, so that's what I'm gonna say. But bro, it has to be Midoriya. Like I'm just gonna be real. We just I need to see more with Momo and Okarun, anime wise, for me to even put them in the conversation. And then Rudo, same thing there. Like it just has to be Midoriya. But what is your pick?
Sung Jinwoo from No, 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 I'm kidding. That's sort of like saying Pickle was my favorite Dragon Ball character.
Bro, don't
Um,
disrespect Piccolo, bro. Stop
is he
it.
your favorite character?
Bro, he's top 5.
Is he your favorite character?
No.
Exactly. Uh, dude, the fact that Dandadan has two characters in here is crazy. But I will, dude, I'll give it to Momo, man. I'll
Okay.
give it, I'll just give it to Momo. Like I could give it, I would rather give it to Okarun, but I'll give it to Momo. She's pretty cool.
I agree
Yeah,
though. If I were to pick out of the two, I'd definitely give it a Momo. But
yeah,
what's the next one you want to talk about?
dude. Let's do. Hey, man, might as well do best supporting character too.
Okay, bet. Who you got?
I would go Jin in Juji. Oh wait, no, no, not Jin. Um, my bad. Actually, no, no, yeah, I'll go with Gigi.
Gigi from Donadon?
Don. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Uh I like Gigi further down the line. Like he's funny, but it's Bakugo for me. It's either Bakugo or Turbo Granny. Those are like the only two choices I would pick. But I'm gonna go Bakugo. Once
that's
it's the
fair.
same thing with Midoriya. There's just too much character development compared to the rest of these characters. Haven't seen the Apoco. I
Come on,
haven't seen the
man, you had
diary
it.
showed. I haven't seen the diary show. So compared to the rest of those, it's just Bakugo. It's not even close. But yeah, I'm not mad at Gigi though. I guess the next one I have, well, at least the last one for me, would be where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh wait, I think we already did it. Right? Cause we did best animation. We did best main character. Okay, actually, oh no, no, no. Actually, yeah, I want to talk about this. Must protect at all costs character. I don't know why
Mhm.
this is an honestly a vote, but anyways, I'm picking Suka or Suika. Suika, no, it's Suika. It's Suika. I'm picking Suika. Okay, from Doctor Stone's Science Future. If you haven't seen Doctor Stone, y'all want me to say this again, or should I let my boy Ray
Nah,
say it?
what, no, buddy? I'm not watching Doctor Stone again.
Doctor Stone is one of the most underrated anime of all time. That's actually good. But anyways, Suika, I'm gonna spoil right now. By the way, if anyone is watching, I guess you can skip like a minute. I'm not gonna really talk about this for too long. But when the world went back to stone because of a plan that um dang, I can't remember the name of his character right now. But because of their plan that went in action, um she was the only one who she was the first one to turn back into her normal self into a human out of this break out of the stone. And she had like no other magic thing to turn everyone back to humans. She had to train for months and months on end until she was able to turn all of the main cast back into regular people off of stone, including the villains that were trying to kill them in the previous season. She came in clutch. If you haven't watched it, if I sound like I'm rambling, check it out, bro. Doctor Stone is peak.
I was just gonna say I'll give it to Midoriya.
Bro. Oh my god.
I'll be straight up with you. I haven't watched Taco Peas. I don't care about Doctor Stone. Haven't watched Apothecary Diary. I don't like Anya and Fragrant Flower. I only saw like the first episode, so I can't say too much. But yeah, Midoriya is the only one I really know.
Okay, I'm not mad at it. Okay, what's your next one?
Dude, well, let's call it right there and talk about anime of the year.
Okay, I'm not mad at it. Let's go. What was your pick for anime of the year 2026?
My anime of the year, drum roll.
I
Uh,
don't know if the mic picked that up.
I'm giving it a Dandadan, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. This this anime of the year list, to me at least, I don't care too much about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't seen all of it, so it could completely change. But I know a lot of people have been voting for Takopi to win. But to me, Dandadan is it's the only show I've finished and really enjoyed out of all of these. So, yeah.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. If I had to pick which one was the best here in totality, I would probably go with My Hero, the final season. Once again, I keep saying this. Well, actually, I don't keep saying this. Is my second time saying it, but it's just underappreciated how great of a story it is. At least with the people who aren't like fans of it, a lot of people who fell off on it. But my actual pick, though, because we're only counting season 2 of Dandadan. If I'm not being biased, because I'm not glad the bias in me wants to pick Dandadan, but if I'm not being biased, what is better is Taco P Original Sin. Um, Once again, I already talked about it. Trigger warning: if you are dealing with depression, a lot of abuse in the show, and it's definitely not what I was expecting when I got into it. Like, I knew of it when the manga first came out, but I didn't know how dark it really got. And I haven't seen this. I don't think there's an anime of this, but it's like Pun Pun. Have you ever heard of that? Pun Pun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I've heard like that's one of the like darkest manga series ever. And after, this might sound a little weird to say, but after watching Takopi's Original Sin, it makes me want to read Pun Pun. Like, I actually am intrigued in a different uh formula, I guess, or a different type of story I'm used to, because I mainly only watch shonen. Obviously, I watch more than shonen, but I mainly only watch battle manga. I mean, battle anime. So watching something like Taco Piece Original Sin, which is something I've never watched, that's even something that's close to that matter. It was definitely a great watch and a surprising watch. So yeah, my pick would be Taco Piece Original Sin. But if I
Yeah.
wasn't being biased, I mean, if I was being biased, it would be Don to Don. But yeah,
Yeah.
guys, those were our picks for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. No, we did not vote. No, there is no more voting if you're already listening to this. And yeah, if we get anything right, bro, I'll throw us a pizza party, bro.
No. You're gonna do like the school one?
Yep, half a slice.
Not even half a slice, buddy. You get one box for a whole school.
Oh, even better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay,
Yeah.
guys, the next thing we're gonna jump into are these trailers, because I don't know if y'all know this, but this week CinemaCon is going on. So there's a lot of movie news, mainly for theaters, because this is what CinemaCon is mainly about, for the theaters. So there is a lot of movie news, and yeah, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about that,
Yeah, man.
to talk about. My bad.
Yeah. Is it gonna
Uh
be a quickie segment?
no, we have a quickie segment after these trailers, so we can actually talk about uh these trailers. We don't have to. I'm not saying forcefully talk about them. If you don't really have nothing to say, just quick finish it up. But if you have something that you want to talk about, let's. Why not? We're just gonna start off with the shortest one, in my opinion. Not in my opinion, but the shortest one, the Godzilla Minus Zero trailer. I want to hear your thoughts on this.
Uh, I thought Godzilla minus one was great. Definitely like one of, if not the best Godzilla, like at least in Godzilla movie in recent years. Um, this one, so far from what I've seen at least, it already had. You can see the significant amount of budget increase that they had since its first movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to say I'm really excited for it, but at the same time, I'm a little bit scared because I'm pretty sure. I'm more than likely. I don't know like too much about it. I didn't really look into it other than the trailer. Um, Hopefully it's the same director, but like any company that gave them money or anything like that doesn't have a say on what the story is gonna be like. I hope they go. I'll be straight up with you. I will be 100% all right if they went through the same exact, like, not same exact, but like a similar process of storytelling from the first, or Godzilla minus one. But I'm assuming since it's called Zero, it's gonna be a prequel. But don't know yet. I will be watching this in theaters, and I wish I could say I'm excited for it, but I'm scared. I'm a little bit more scared that it's gonna be a cash grab rather than a good prequel slash sequel.
Okay. Unlike Ray, I have not seen Godzilla, any of the Godzilla movies. Not a fan of Godzilla, King Kong, of really those big monsters fighting. It's just not my cup of tea. But I do agree with Ray that the trailer did look like it was a teaser trailer, so it wasn't too much, but it definitely, if you've seen the other ones, um definitely feels like they're building up to something. The movie is coming out in November the 6th this year. So, yeah, what's the next one you want to talk about?
Hey, dude, I'll let you guide the way.
Okay. I honestly was asking you because I was looking at something else. But okay.
That's
The
crazy.
next thing we can talk about is the Hunger Games one, Sunrise on the Reaping.
Um, for that movie, I'm pretty shocked on how stacked the cast is. It's like yes, there's two newer characters coming in, two main leads. I think I don't remember the guy's name, but I remember the girl being Whitney Peak, which she has been in pretty decent movies recently. There's Ben Wang, McKenna Grace is bro, she is grinding this year. Because I think this is gonna be like her third movie coming out within the past couple of months. Um, and the person I'm really excited for is Jesse Plemons. He was in my favorite movie of last year, Begonia. So I can't wait to see how he does in this movie. But for me, the story of the Hunger Games, I don't care too much about it. It seems like they are not quite retconning, but pretty much restarting the series this time around without Jennifer Lawrence. So I want to say I'm excited to see how they're gonna go from this, but realistically, I don't really care because I don't care about the Hunger Games series too much. But yeah, Jesse Plemons might be the person that changes my mind on it.
Okay. Yeah, this is a prequel to the Hunger Games, so it's before Jennifer Lawrence and that other dude. I forgot his name. So this is like before that time.
Okay.
Um, it's coming out in November the 20th to this year too, and I actually thought it was a pretty good trailer.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Um, if you are a fan of the Hunger Games, they're going back to their roots with this one because I've heard the last two there wasn't really about the games of the Hunger Games. It was about other things. And this trailer looked very packed. Like you said with uh what did you say? Sorry, not packed with actors. Sorry, is that star-studded cast? Yeah, that's what you said. Um, I was hoping you would have helped me, but you just sat there. But anyways,
Bro,
it
I'm
it had a
chilling, man.
star-studded cast, and um it looked colorful, which is something I like to see in movies nowadays. I'm past the Man of Steel and the rest of those movies, not to down on them, but I'm past the dark brooding movies. If it fits the tone, I understand, but with something like The Hunger Games, with an action-packed movie, I'm trying to see color. I'm trying to see vibrant things going on. Um, and yeah, I'm more excited. You said you were excited for Jesse Plumbings, but I'm excited for Ellie Fanning, bro. I'm not gonna lie. She is a actor that is starting to grow on me. Um, I'll just leave that there. But anyways, yeah.
Yo,
November 20th, 2026. I guess the next one we could talk about is The Invite.
what's that one? The invite?
Yeah.
Uh,
It's with Seth Rogen and
oh shit, I haven't. Oh shit, I didn't watch that one. I didn't see it.
you're good, you're good. Uh
A24. Sure. That's all I'm gonna say.
yeah, but pretty much The Invite, it's like this two different couple movies, and I haven't seen it, but it looked interesting a little bit. It's an A24 trailer to where they don't really show you what really the story is. It's like they're obviously hiding something, like the drama where they were hiding what the drama was, and it feels like the same way with this movie where they're hiding what the invite is, why the reason these two couples are together. But it's supposed to be like a fun comedy movie, and yeah, I honestly, after watching the drama, I'm gonna definitely check out more of A24's content, because no disrespect, Talk to Me was mid to me. So I wasn't starting off with a good foot with them. But after seeing the drama and obviously other things they've made like Civil War, um actually I don't think they made Civil War, but
I think they produced it.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so
because
never mind. Then I
A24
was
is a
right.
producing company.
Okay, then I was right. Then yeah, Civil War. They have been intriguing me with the movies they're coming out with. But yeah, that's The Invite. Looks like a fun movie though. Oh, wait, did I say when it was coming out?
Nope.
Okay, June 26, 2026. When these movies come out, by the way, all these movies we might not even watch, but I'm just letting people know. You know what I'm saying? If they come out, if you want to check them out. Let's talk about Flocker in Law.
Dude, I'll be straight up with you. I am not excited for this movie at all. It's it seems like it's gonna be, well, it's 100% gonna be a comedy because Ben Stiller's in the movie. But
Yeah,
dude,
it's a
that
comedy.
cast is ridiculously stacked, and where I feel like they spent more money on the cast than the actual creation of the movie itself. But dude, it's insane. Ben Stiller, fucking Ariana Grande, like, dog, what the hell? It's just an insane cast that I hope they can make their money back. But at the same time, this is the first theatrical movie that we have Ariana Grande back uh, after Wicked. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't want to say I'm excited to see her acting because I feel like it's gonna be good either way. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I don't think I'm not too interested in this movie, unfortunately.
Uh, Before we continue on this, bro, I just got a follow. I just keep getting followed by bots, bro, on Instagram. I don't know if that's just me, but I just got a follow from an from a bot, and it says just an army girl surfing with honor. And then under that it says, "Yes, I have one." And it's literally just a bot with an OnlyFans. Bro, Instagram, please fix this, bro. I don't know how I'm able to stop this. Someone help me out, please. I keep getting followed by thought bots. I don't even look at thirst traps on Instagram, bro. I have other things to do it for. Like, I
Yeah,
don't I don't I
get
don't know what's
hentai.
going on. I'm joking,
Oh.
by the way. I don't look at thirst traps. But anyways, back to Flocker in Law. Yeah, like Ray said, it is a comedy movie. This is, I think, the third one or the fourth one. I guess I should have looked that up. But anyways, I think this is the third one. I'm kind of the same way what Ray said. I never seen any of the other Flocker movies, so I'm not like a huge fan of this. But like Ray said, it has Ariana Grande in it. I like to see that she's starting to act more in projects. I just like seeing people I grew up watching act more in projects, especially if they're a good actor. So, will I check this out? Probably not. It comes out on Thanksgiving. Usually during that week, I'm not even home, so I don't know if I'll check it out. But I might check it out if it comes like to streaming eventually. And yeah, it's supposed to be about pretty much Ariana Grande is like marrying Ben Stiller's son and the power dynamic between those two characters. So yeah, if you like Ben Stiller, Robert De Niro, and Ariana Grande, or any of the Flocker movies, check it out because obviously, if you've seen the other movies, you know Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro has been in the other ones. But anyways, um, the next one we can talk about is Insidious. I know Ray's excited to see this one.
Woo! Dude, everybody knows my take on the entire Conjuring slash Insidious series. This
Yeah, I think I
one,
posted one of those clips too today.
yeah, this one, I'm not gonna be excited for it, but it does seem more interesting than how like the Red Door and the other prior Insidious movies were to come. At least they're getting a new cast, which I'm assuming is the reason why they want to release this movie. I'm pretty sure they want to get rid of the original old lady and the people that played as the oh my god, what are they called? The people that bust ghosts. That's not the Ghostbusters. But yeah, I'm not too excited, but it seems like they're trying to start a new path, even though it's the same exact premise. And pretty sure it's not going to be that good, but it seems interesting at least.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty much the actually not pretty much the exact same. I haven't seen any of the Insidiouses. I probably have with my sisters when we were younger, but I just can't remember seeing any of them. Excuse me. But yeah, the trailer, it didn't look that bad in my opinion. It looked weird, scary, and yeah, am I gonna watch it? No. But if I did watch it, I'll probably watch it with someone else. I'm not watching that movie by myself.
I'll watch it with
Uh,
you, Mitchell.
okay, we can probably check it out when it comes
I'll
out.
watch it with
August,
you.
around your birthday.
Yeah,
Perfect
dude, we
time.
can watch it for my birthday, man.
Uh, but yeah, it's about this girl who's a dentist, and she finds out that she can communicate with, I don't know what they are, but these demons from the other world, and she's able to bring these demons inside of our world. And when she brings these demons in our world, they're like stuck here. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, the movie's coming out in August, like I said before, the 21st of this year. A great year to be a movie fan, man. Let's go into another spooky, scary movie. The Passengers. Or Passenger, my bad.
This one is a complete opposite from the Insidious movies because I'm actually pretty excited for this one.
Oh
Um,
wow.
yeah, if you know me as a human being, you know I love going on road trips and I love listening to like scary horror stories while in the road trip. And this is a movie that I've been wanting to try and make just like a horror road trip movie, but I ain't got no funds and I ain't got no time. But
I was about to say
dude,
we don't need funds.
what? That is
Nothing.
true.
Just
That
continue.
is true. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, all we need is a car. But no, yeah, dude. I'm more excited to the fact that it's gonna be a fun bad movie rather than it's gonna be scary. Um, its premise is kind of stupid. It's pretty much like a monster, like a creature called the passenger hunting you if you stop in the middle of the road or something like that. Again, it sounds stupid, but I'm expecting it to be fun bad. Like a good example of like a fun bad movie would be like God, I don't
King
know.
Bear.
Cocaine Bear. No, Cocaine Bear. It's a comedy. Like when I mean like fun bad, it tries to take itself seriously, but it's
Oh, War of Worlds.
no, War of Worlds is just horrible. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's just not a good movie in general.
But I heard it
No,
was fun bad.
no, it's dude. Fun bad movies don't use actual war footage and put AI figures on it. To,
That's the method.
bruh, no, dude. But I'm if I can think of a fun bad movie to tell you guys, I would like or not Annabelle. Megan. Megan's a fun bad movie. To me
Oh,
at least, it's a
okay, yeah.
fun bad movie. But yeah, it seems like a movie I would actually watch in theater. So I'll give it a watch. Hopefully,
Okay,
it's
I'm
not
actually the complete
just bad.
opposite. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I was watching that trailer, and when I first saw the trailer, because if you've been to movie theaters a lot, you see the trailer before like every movie, besides like kid movies. But you see it, and it did grab my attention. But then, like actually watching the full trailer, I'm not intrigued to watch this movie at all. Like,
What?
yeah, I'm not even a huge fan of horror, anyways. I say this all the time, but yeah, I'm not intrigued to watch this at all. But if you are intrigued to watch The Passenger, because you don't got to listen to our opinions. Don't be a follower, be a leader. Um, Movie's coming out May 22nd, the greatest month ever, and yeah, this year too. So
Greatest month.
yeah, it's the greatest month ever.
Why is that when Mitchell Brown was born?
Yes, sir. You know the goat.
Put it like third.
What this is. Anyways, next one, because we already did Godzilla. We did okay, yeah. Let's just jump into the movie. Honestly, out of everything on this list, the second thing I'm most excited to see, Street Fighter.
Bro, I'm actually pretty excited for this movie.
Yeah,
I thought initially seeing the cast, I thought it was gonna be stupid.
it is.
But dude, this cast, it's got variety, man. It has wrestlers, it has actors, it has rappers. Um,
Yes,
but
sir.
no,
Mommy in the club.
find me in the club. Yeah, dude. But no, realistically, the trailer looks a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Um, I love how they didn't try to go for like a direct adaptation or anything like that. I think they're just basing it off Street Fighter. But yeah, I think it's gonna be an interesting movie. I don't want to say it's gonna be either good or bad, but whether or not it's good or bad, it looks pretty good,
Yeah,
like just visually. So yeah, I'm not gonna stop them for it.
this movie looks incredibly fun. Um, October 16th, 2026, spooky month. Um, yeah, I'm really excited to see this movie. Uh, like he says, the visuals are beautiful. It's colorful. The cast look like they're very into it. It's not like some movies where I'm watching it and the cast are only here for a quick check. Like they look like they're into it. The dude who's playing Ken, I'm just gonna call him Noah because I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He
Centineo.
looks like he's giving a performance of of a lifetime. I've seen him in other things, especially when I was growing up. I've seen him in a lot of Disney Channel things, and he was like an actor that I thought, okay, this dude's just an attractive dude. But seeing him grow more and act more, he's actually like not expressing himself, but he's
Improving.
yeah, he's improving. He's improving. He's showing why he is an actor, and this is one of the roles I feel like he's gonna like literally kill it. Um,
Yeah, man. And
yeah, I'm
like
not gonna lie,
especially
I lost my thought. Sorry. Well,
you're
you can go. You
good.
can go.
I was gonna say, like Noah Centineo, I feel like at some point in his career he wanted to just be like the superhero movie with Black Adam. Like he just tried to make a bag. But now it seems like he's going into
Yeah.
projects that
What
he's
was
actually
he?
really passionate about.
He was Ant-Man in there, right? Not Ant-Man. He was the
The Atom
Atom.
Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's like other than that, like his previous project with Warfare, another, I believe it's A20. No, no, it was a Neon movie. That movie was amazing, and all the actors there, it was like
Yeah.
I'll
I thought
kudos
it
to them
was
because it was
A24,
great.
but maybe you're right.
It was either or, but
Yeah.
yeah, it like seeing him in that movie, although he wasn't like really important, like he was playing more of like one of the minor roles. He's still committed to that, and seeing him and how he looks as Ken, dude, like you could see he put an effort. He's putting an effort into this role because he looks ripped.
Yeah, yeah. The
He
last
looks
thing I wanted to
amazing.
say is the action, bro. It looks like it's gonna be fun. They're pulling in references from the games.
Yep,
Um, and there was this one line where this I forgot who the I think her name is Cammy,
Amy.
and she was talking to Chun Li, and she was like, they always talk about your thighs, and then she was like, I'm not impressed, and I was like, facts. Sorry, I just blanked out. I don't know why I said that, but anyways, great movie, October 16, 2026.
Great trailer.
Great
Trailer.
trailer, great trailer. Thank you, thank you. This is why I got a co-host, guys. This is why I got a co-host. And
Bro, I'm
then
gonna say it
I'm
was a great
pretty
movie before the movie came out.
the last thing I want to talk about to end it all off is the one I'm most excited for. Obsession. You want to start?
Oh
Sorry,
God, sorry, I had to think about what that movie was for a second.
you're
It's
good.
for for a Blumhouse movie. Everybody knows the fucking feeling of watching a Blumhouse movie. It's exhausting, it's tiring, and it makes you want to just never watch another movie in your life. But for the Obsession, seeing the trailer, it seems like they're finally giving directors room to work with because that trailer looked pretty good, man. It, I'll say it. I'm pretty excited to watch this movie. It's a similar feeling that I got from watching the trailer for The Passenger. I got excited for thinking that it's like it just made me excited for the premise of it. It seems like that they are gonna be following a stalker style horror, and I'm all for it. And completely opposite from The Passenger, I'm excited for this movie because it seems scary rather than it looking like a fun bad movie. So yeah, I'll let Mitchell take over here.
Uh, yeah, I agree. I am excited to see this movie. It didn't seem scary, but it definitely seemed like it was trying to be more scary than like The Passenger. I do get what you're saying from there, but scary like a different way of scary, like a more realism way of scary, where The Passenger and other movies like it is just using demons. But yeah, I'm excited to see this movie. Comes out the day before my birthday. The day of greatness. But yeah, it's about this dude who be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Who sings that song, man?
Lady Gaga.
Okay, if you
I'm
guys know who
kidding.
sings that song, put it in the comments because I can tell you now, hint, it ain't Lady Gaga,
Don't
but
worry, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
uh, but yeah, that's what it gives you off that vibe. It's pretty much this dude who wishes for this girl he likes to fall in love with him, and he got his wish, but it's not what he wanted. And yeah, throughout the movie, it kind of reminds me of if you've seen this movie. I don't really talk about these movies often on here, but Scream 5,
Ooh.
when the actor, the girl actor for Scream, I can't remember her name. I think her name is Matt. It starts. I think her first name is Madison. She was in Honora. She was the lead female in Honora. Her name is Madison, right? Can't remember,
Mm.
but
Mikey Madison.
yeah, Mikey Madison. Her. It gave me that vibe, and a crazy girl is like he said is stalking you, and you like this girl, but now it's like the title. She's just way too obsessed, and
I won't be
yeah,
mad.
I don't know. That girl looked kind of crazy. I don't know if I'd be mad. I would just be scared. But
Nah,
yeah.
F that.
Okay. Ray says he can change her. Yo, yeah. Obsession, May 15th. Um, yeah, if you want to check it out, check it out.
Yeah, man.
And I'm pretty sure that was the last trailer, right?
Believe so.
Okay. If we missed a trailer, we can talk about it next week, guys. It don't matter. Um, yeah, let's just hop into the quickies and then we can end it off with things we've watched this week because the quickies are not quick. I can tell you that for sure. Starting off with, I guess you could say the biggest news of not this week, but yeah. Um, over at in Hollywood, people have been signing this open letter to oppose the merger. We already talked about this before, the merger of Warner Bros. And Paramount. There are big actors and directors and producers and pretty much a lot of people in the movie field have opposed this merge because they don't want um the main thing they don't want is movies to there to be less movies. They don't want um it to be hurting the movie franchise where there's less movie options because HBO, Paramount, um it's not Illumination, I can't remember. Warner Bros. And why can I not remember the last one? But I can't remember the last one, but there are four big titans, and this merger with Paramount and not HBO. I don't know why I said HBO, but this merger with Paramount and Warner Brothers would make those big titans to three. So there's a lot of people. Disney. I don't know how I forgot about that one. That was the last one I was forgetting. Disney. Uh, a lot of people are opposing this, and yeah, I wanted to know what are your thoughts on this. Are you against the merge, or are you all with the merge?
Hey, I think that I'm more than likely against the merge because it like if the merge does happen, then it's more of a monopoly and it's gonna be harder for independent filmmakers to publish their work and get backing for that. Like although it's more than likely you're gonna I don't know how to say it, but it's like you're gonna get more money out of the thing if you do get published. I'd rather have this is probably like the only time I'll ever say it for independent makers to get backing and funding for projects that they seem very passionate about, rather than fart out another season of I don't know Riverdale or something. That's all I
Uh,
was gonna say.
yeah, but some things I wanted to touch on is yeah, it would hurt for audiences. You're gonna have to be paying more because this merger would cause Warner Bros. And Paramount to be under one thing. They're obviously gonna be. We already know they're in a lot of debt after obtaining Warner Brothers because it cost a lot of money. They were literally begging on their hands and knees, like Netflix, please, bro, we want this. And yeah, this is part of the reasons why I want Netflix to have it. I just felt like having another group um who could have cemented themselves because we already know Netflix is experimenting. They're starting to put more things in theaters, and they promised with this merge they were planning on putting more things in theaters. And with Paramount, they're promising that they will still keep it 30 minimum movies a year. Uh, and because that's another thing that these people who are working on these movies fear that it being under one company, it would hurt the production of movies. Like you said, like not little people, but smaller
Independent.
creators uh, would have harder times fitting themselves in, especially in the era we're living in where uh, it's hard to come out with a new idea. Sinners, one of the newer ideas, and what's his? Oh my god, I can't remember the dude who created Sinners right now. What is wrong with me? Yeah, Ryan Coogler. He bet on himself with this movie, okay? And Warner Brothers, they were risking it, but it went through for them and turned out to be one of the greatest films of last year. So in this era we are in with movies where it's a lot of reboots, sequels, prequels, I don't know, sequels. All right, oh shoot. But anyways, it's just would hurt in the long run.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about on that stance. And then the next thing I
Mhm.
wanted to talk about was at CinemaCon, because like I said, that's what's going on. The head of Sony, when they were showing all their new things that were going on, he talked about how he loves these movie theaters, he loves it and all, but he thinks in the long run we need to change what we're doing because it will hurt. Because it will hurt in the long run where people won't go to the theaters. The three things he brought up was make ticket prices cheaper. Um, you guys know who go to the movies. A lot of people don't like to go to the movies because of the prices. It's not even that bad for one person, but it's when you're trying to do it for like your family. You know, it's bad for that, and it can pile up. Another thing he was talking about was the ads. He was saying put less ads in the movie theater. Um, there's a lot of ads. There's even a disclaimer on AMC when you buy a ticket on the app, 25 minutes through 30 minutes of ads. And he said a lot of people are starting to pick up on this. So people are showing up later to the theaters to skip out on the ads, and this is hurting the trailers they're showing for other movies. Where some people don't go out and watch podcasts like this, so they're missing on trailers that they would undoubtedly see. Ooh, is that even does that word even fit there? Undoubtedly, bro. My vocab's going up though. But anyways,
I'm not gonna lie to you, you're making your own vocab big.
okay, I love to see it. Undoubtedly, yes, sir. A new vocab word, but
It's not a real word.
but no, seriously though. Dang, I lost my. Oh yeah, the ads. So people are missing out on these trailers they don't get to see. And I think the last thing he was talking about was the amount of time it's in theaters. Um, I don't really think it's the theaters too much fault on that. I think it's mainly just on these companies. But yeah, um, what are your ideas? Do you think theaters should keep this formula or change it?
Um, so 100% it's gonna be a lot more expensive to watch movies in theaters, just for ticket prices. Um, but at the same time, like movie theaters, they're not the only ones making the prices for the theater for the movie, you know.
Yeah,
It's also dependent on the production companies and determining on like how much and how many places that they want to stream these movies at. And like I don't know if it's 100% true or not, but I heard somewhere that usually theater companies they pay these bigger labels to stream their movies in theaters, and they are losing a decent amount of money on that. And where most of the money that they're making is in concession. Uh, so prices of the movie tickets it is pretty bad. Like 100%, it's pretty bad. $17 for a regular ticket, it's insane. Especially coming from like AMC, Cinemark, and Regal, the three titans of the movie theaters right now. I recommend, like it's gonna be a lot harder to come by, but going to local theaters such as here in Virginia, Cinema Cafe, and then there's one more like it's a little theater in Norfolk. I recommend supporting them because they also need to get rights into what movies they can get streamed. Is their tickets are going to be a lot cheaper mainly because they depend on making money um
food.
with the food. But there's also going to be less seats in there, so they
Yeah,
they have to increase the price for just tickets in general because not everybody gets concession food all the time.
yeah, yeah. I
Um
was. Oh no, sorry. You can keep going.
no, I was just going to say that it's gonna be hard to like yes, thankfully somebody finally spoke up on the idea that theater should be more affordable and it should be a safe place where people can watch movies. But at the same time, you gotta remember it's a business, and it's really really hard to establish a brand new price or a brand new way of selling these things because it's like in the long run they need to make money, not mainly for the workers that they have or the items that they can sell, but it's for the money hungry people that are in the in the big leagues. They want to get more money and they want that, but it's such a hard thing because even if you do lower the prices, who's gonna pay to like pretty much band-aid that cost restraint? Because they're gonna be losing a lot of money if they went back to how theaters were back then with at least from like 10 years ago with $7 tickets and like $12 premium seats, all that, and then even if you do lower the ticket prices, a lot of people, although it doesn't sound like it, a decent amount of people are going to be canceling their memberships, at least from like being A-listers and stuff, because A-listers provide you with so many benefits when you apply to them, like four free movie tickets a week. Uh, sorry, but no, yeah, they're gonna. It's just overall, it's gonna be harder as a business to lower the prices of something that they're practically selling. It's similar to gas or fuel. Like you're never gonna go back to how it was back then. Like they can probably throw deals and stuff and minimize the costs. That's probably the most that they can do, but they can never like lower like exceedingly lower the prices of how it was back then.
Okay, so it sounds like you're on the side of the theaters.
uh, not quite. Like don't get me wrong, I want theaters to be affordable and I want them to be accessible for everybody because it to us the theaters is pretty much like our third home. But at the same time it's just they have been making decisions that aren't the best. Like again, dude, I don't know who's willing to spend $17 per individual to go to a non-premium seat theater. You know, um, it's just for us at least. Theaters have been shutting down like left and right, and the only the weak like only the strong survive, and the strong are the big titans like Regal and AMC right now. And like they pretty much have to suck it up because they have no options. Like if they want to make theaters accessible for everybody, not only would you have to lower the prices, but they would also have to fight against streaming services, and where streaming services are pretty much cheaper than going to theaters on a normal daily basis. Yeah.
I definitely do agree with what Ray is saying. Some of his points. My overall thing is I will say that um like when it comes to the ticket things, yeah, maybe you could like Ray hinted at when he was speaking. Maybe you could throw in some deals every a couple of weeks, especially if you know a movie's going. I mean, this will probably this because like the thing is at the end of the day, Ray is right. This is a business thing, so it's not just the theaters; it's also these companies. He's the head of Sony, but let's just say a big movie that Sony has, which is their next Spider-Man movie that's coming out, not Brand New Day, but the animated one. Let's just say, okay, I'm AMC. I want to throw a deal that weekend the movie's coming out. You come to this movie, you're getting half the tickets off. Okay, like concession and everything, popcorn, and everything still will still cost them the same amount, but I'm gonna make the ticket itself half off. That's gonna hurt in totality this um how much money the movie's going to be making, and then you the head of Sony, you're going to probably feel some type of way. So it's not just these theaters, it's also like you people, hey, you know what I'm saying, as my boy Patrick would say, who are you people? It's you people. So it's the heads of these big companies and also the oh my god, I can't remember their names, but also the people behind of those I can't remember what they're called anyways, but I don't know. It's just it's a lot of things to do to fix this and voicing yeah, like Ray said, hearing someone voice their opinion on it, especially someone on that big of a stature voicing their opinion, it might make a change, but I don't really think it will. But next thing we can talk.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
I just want to let you know there are deals that run through some theaters, such as AMC. If you show up, it's called the early bird savings. So, I think if you show up anytime before 4, you get a, I think it was like 15% to 25% off tickets.
Yeah,
On Wednesdays, I think it runs throughout the entire day, especially on slower days. So just like they are trying their best to make it as affordable as possible. It's just very hard with just how economy in general right now is growing. So
yeah.
it's they're doing their best, but it doesn't always work out.
I definitely, yeah, they do that. I did forget to mention that some do that. The smaller theaters, though, like you were talking about the Cinema Cafe, they do have like wacky Tuesdays where like the tickets are extremely cheap. But yeah, like you were talking about, yeah, my only issue with those things they do, it's just the time. Sometimes it's a weird time. And for example, if I want to watch like some kid movie with my family, most of the time it's there's no half off percentage because by that time, like they these theaters know what they're doing. The kids are out of school. It's a big movie that the kids want to see. We're not going to take a percentage off on it. So that's the only thing. Like they do that, but it's not. It's like they pick and choose whenever they want to do that. But yeah, the next thing I guess we can talk about is we can just go quickly over this if you would like. Disney recently they fired a lot of people, a lot of layoffs, and with under this new CEO, and apparently it's because of a bigger plan Disney is having. A lot of these people who got hit hard, a lot of the other studios was Marvel. Marvel was a studio that got hit very hard from this. They lost a lot of people who work on the art factor behind these things, the designs, the creative ideas, and the development teams with a lot of the Marvel movies. Like I've heard, like Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Um, but yeah, people the reason why people are thinking they're doing this is because we already know this that in the future, yes, Disney is no longer with Sora, but longer down the line, they still have plans to work with an AI, incorporate AI in things. And I'm not saying they're doing this to replace those people, but because the whole reason why they stopped with Sora and why Sora just is completely gone now is because it was expensive. Okay, it cost a lot to keep that engine running. And this is my theory. I just feel like the reason why we're gonna probably see this with more studios in the future, why they're going to be cutting more people is because AI is the big thing right now. And yes, with Sora being out of the way, now people are looking for what's the next AI we're going to use in theaters. What's the next? What's the next? What's the next? And I really do feel like Disney is sneakingly uh trying to find another what's the next AI before someone else finds it. What are your thoughts on this?
I don't like AI in general. But if Disney wants to head down the route letting AI take over so that they can make them more products, more entertainment for individuals, let them have it, but I want them to fucking fall. Like I want them to get ruined from this cuz dude,
Dang.
bro, they're like the best part about Disney back then was that you get to grow up with the humanity that's behind all of it. But now
Facts.
you're pretty much letting your kids live off Coco Melon for the rest of their life. Like, bro, Coco Melon it's AI based now. Like, it's not even jokes. So the fact that they're letting that happen and they're letting pretty much these animated characters that were created by beautiful human beings take over for the rest of their company. It's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. But I say, if they want to continue on with this, have at it. And I hope they lose a lot of money, and I hope that the CEO gets fired. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's what I like to hear. Hater Ray. Okay,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was a lot of those big topics. You know, these are still quickies, by the way. But yeah, I guess the next thing we can hop into, these are going to be very quick because we might not have any opinions on them. Uh, have you heard of this bear who wears a red hat and has an umbrella?
Hmm. Winnie the Pooh.
Paddington. They're making a fourth Paddington.
Hey,
Are you excited?
I'm actually pretty excited, dude. Those movies slap.
Oh, really?
Those movies are actually really good.
Oh, I only ever seen the first one. I wasn't a huge fan of the other ones, but
They're
yeah, I'm
actually pretty
actually
good,
surprised.
man. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I don't want to say I'm excited. I'm not like Jesus Christ. It's gonna be the new Avengers excited. I'm just like, oh, like cool. A woman just talked to me. Like that's how excited I
okay.
am.
Uh, yeah, I don't really know what else to say. But anyways, the next thing is there will be this new movie Jenna Ortega and Amy Adams will be starring in called Clara in the Sun. It's coming out this year. The premise of what we got so far is it follows a robot bought by family to help them heal physically and mentally in a dystopian future. As you know, we are getting a lot of movies where it's AI is the villain, so that's what a lot of people are thinking this will be. Um, do you have any thoughts on that?
Not really. I'm kind of already bored about like making AI and like robots enemies because we had a
Same.
movie with Jack Quaid coming or that came out a couple years ago called Companion. I thought that movie was and I thought it was all right. And then not too long ago we had Mercy, which is pretty much like an AI judge. It's just like to me, it's just not overstimulating, but it's just fatiguing hearing the
Yeah.
same premise. Saying like, "Oh my God, AI became so smart." Like it was cool when Ultron had it, but bro,
Ultron's the
like,
goat.
yeah, Ultron was probably like the only one that could like properly pull it off. But now no one
iRobot.
gives a fuck. Yeah, I give it iRobot. But
Um. Oh, you done? Sorry.
I was just gonna say it's just fatiguing hearing the same exact story. We
It is.
like, and the worst part about it is they're probably putting more effort into obtaining the actors that play within those movies, like Chris Pratt, Jack Quaid, and now Jen Ortega. It's exhausting. I'm kind of tired of it.
Yeah, I definitely do agree. This we get it. People are afraid of AI, so let's just and that's a popular topic. Let's just use it to our advantage, I guess. But
It's
it
gonna
is
be
very
so fun.
tiring to hear.
It's gonna be so funny if they use AI in that movie.
It will, and I'll probably give it a thumbs up if they do. Next thing is you have you played the games Resident Evil?
Of course, dude. The new movie's coming out, man.
Yeah, their movies coming out by Zach Kreger.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I've never played Resident Evil. That's honestly the only reason why I have this down here because I knew you played it. Supposed to be about this dude who's trying to get from point A to point B, through zombie wasteland. So I don't have any thoughts on this. So what are your thoughts with Resident Evil the movie?
I'm excited, mainly because it's a brand new Zach Kreger movie. As you guys know, Zach Kreger is the person that created Weapons and Barbarian. Zach Kreger has been on a fucking roll recently. Let's hope he keeps it that way with this Resident Evil movie coming out. I know the only actor that's guaranteed to be in it is gonna be the crackhead from Weapons. Um, and because he's just been waiting his moment to be like the main lead at a Zack Ryder movie. But I hope it's good. And I kind of want them to follow through with something similar to the story of Resident Evil. But
No.
for right now, I'd rather have the movies not canon to the story
Yeah, he
of
did
Resident Evil.
say when he was talking about it, he did say that it won't follow any of the stories from the game. So
That's
you
good.
don't have to play the games to watch the movie.
That's good. Yeah, good thing it's a standalone. Because if it had context with Resident Evil, it would definitely turn away a lot of people.
Okay. Have you ever played Bloodborne?
Of course, I have, man.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Once again, they are making an R-rated Bloodborne. It's supposed to be an animated film, and you've heard of the movie Iron Lung, right?
Yeah. Are you are you sure it's Bloodborne or is it the Elden Ring movie?
No. This is something different. This is something different. Um, it's supposed to be. It's going to be one of the people who are working on the movie is Jacksepticeye, a YouTuber.
Uh
Yeah,
mhm.
that's why I asked you about Iron Lung because Markiplier also worked on that. So, uh,
Yeah,
are
man.
you excited that we're starting to see more YouTubers work in this? Um, what is the word? Work in this industry?
Uh, I don't want to say I'm really excited for it, but I'm excited for the people that are creating them. Because Markiplier, he's a video game enthusiast, and he was known for video games. Same with Jacksepticeye. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy that they're following through with creating video game based movies. But YouTubers in the field though, they have been in the field for a little bit now. So
Yeah,
most of them
even
have been terrible, like Logan Paul's. Uh,
with YouTube
like
originals, a lot of those were not good.
yeah, I'm happy to see like YouTubers get the exposure, but I don't want just like a random YouTuber creating their own movies. Like Smosh had their own movie, Matt Rife had his own movie, King Bach had his own movie. It's like I don't
Hey,
care
can
about those
catch
ones. Sure. I don't care about those types of movie, but the people that that want to create something similar to Shelby Oaks with Chris Stuckman that was created, I believe, last year.
or the
That
Bunny
movie,
Man?
we're not YouTubers. No, I think there's like 100% there's potential in movie creation from YouTubers. Iron Lung did also pretty good as well in box office, so I'm assuming that's what Jacksepticeye is going to be aspiring to do as well. But I don't want to see every single YouTuber try to pursue this field. I only
Yeah,
want them to pursue it if it's something that they're truly passionate about. And
yeah,
I hope Jacksepticeye is passionate about this because I'm pretty passionate about Bloodborne. And if he screws this up, dude, GG's. Bro's
man.
getting blocked even though he doesn't even know me.
That's the. But yeah, I agree with you. Like the main thing, I mean, this is the bias in me, but the main thing why I like to see Markiplier eat off of this, which I've heard, yeah, it cost him a lot because he personally had to pay out of his pocket to help get this movie, The Iron Lung, into theaters, a lot of theaters around. And then after it did so well, more theaters were like, oh, okay, Iron Lung's doing good, money, money, money. We'll buy it to play it in our theater. And I'm happy it successfully worked out for him. And same thing with Jacksepticeye. I'm hoping it successfully works out for him
Hmm.
too, so we can see more YouTubers who are, like you said, passionate about this, very passionate about this, to where they're willing to pump out of their own money to make sure these films could be what they envision. Uh, dang, I kind of blinked what I was saying, but yeah, I hope people I hope they are keep being successful on it. These YouTubers, because like I said, this is the bias part. My boys at RDC, man, like I know they are working with Um, oh my God, I don't know why I'm blanking on so many people's names today. The creator of Get Out, nope, Jordan Peele, that's his name, right? Hello,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Jordan Peele. I know they're working with him in his studio to do a movie that they're coming up with, and I really hope seeing that these YouTubers are getting opportunities will quicken the pace. Well, not quicken the pace, 'cause I don't want to rush them, but will definitely feel like we're gonna actually see more and hear more about this project that the boys at RDC are cooking up. And yeah, that's pretty much it I gotta say about that. It seems like you've played a lot of these games, so I'm guessing you've played this game too, Helldivers.
Nope. I don't want to
Oh,
spend
okay.
$60 like a community game, dude. I'm not hating. I swear to God. I heard that they're like making a. It's a movie, right?
Yeah.
Dude, for fuck's sakes, Helldivers is such a young game. It's community, it's building every single day, but at the same time, it's like peak has already peaked, unless like they do something new. But dude, I like just the people around me at least. It's they have been screaming the shit out of Helldivers, and I get it. It's a great communal game, as in like you have the ability. The game pretty much grows the longer it lasts, but I'm kind of over it, man. It's to me it's just another game, and like I don't have like the love that everybody has for it. But dude, I I just don't think it deserves a movie just yet. The game came out like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
give it a little bit more time,
I
man.
I know there are other games that are from the Helldivers universe, like that came out before it. I don't know if those games
Hmm.
are also called Helldivers, but I do know that, and I only know that
Yeah.
because people I was working with were talking about that. So maybe that's why, because yeah, it is like Helldivers itself is a popular new game, but I'm guessing that's why they're doing it because there is more than just one game.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be starring Jason Momoa.
Oh
So
my God.
yeah, we're gonna expect some big things like Minecraft. The next
Oh
thing,
God.
the next thing I want to talk about is um they're making another, I guess, continuation of. I don't remember what the first movie was called. I should have looked this up, but they're making a movie called The Social Reckoning, which is pretty much a movie about Mark Zuckerberg. They had a movie already where it was the coming up to Facebook and stuff like that and how he
The
started it.
Social
But
Network.
yeah, that's what it was called, The Social Network. But now this movie will be called The Social Reckoning, and it's pretty much the downfall of Mark Zuckerberg and all the things he went through, whether it was in court and using I almost said Facebook. Oh yeah, it is called Facebook. And using Facebook to track what people are doing and all this other stuff. But yeah, have you seen the social network?
Not for a while, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't seen the social network,
You
but
know,
if you have any opinions on this, you can say something.
hey, I'm just saying, man. If they can get the original cast back in there with Jesse Eisenberg and Andrew Garfield, I'll be pretty shocked.
They're
But
not, by the
yeah,
way.
I know. But no, I remember that movie being. I thought it was good. Like at least like for my young brain to process, I thought it was good. But yeah, I'm not too excited for it because again, they're making a biography like flick about Mark Zuckerberg, who's still young and still alive, and like he's
But he's
pretty
a goat.
weird. He's pretty weird though. He did track people, but dude, your phone tracks you on a daily basis
That's
now.
what I always have to tell people. Like people always I'm sorry, but you just got that. It's the same thing with people complaining that they're getting tracked and oh, like I don't know if you heard about this, but Discord is like trying to put out something where they
Oh,
use where they need to see your ID to prove that you're over 18 or over 13, I think, so you can use the app. And I'm like, bro, even bro, it's like you guys don't understand. It doesn't matter if Discord has it. They can find it. Every single app you have can find your information. You can look up this information on Google if they really wanted to. Like, this information is not hidden. So when people complain about it, especially something like that, like Discord's doing it to stop young demons to being on their app, at least like they're doing it for a good cause. It's not like, oh, we're doing it just cause. Like, I can see why people are mad at it. I'm not saying I'm not mad for it or things like that, but at the same time, it's the same thing with corn, if you know what that means. It's the same thing with corn nowadays, where in certain states you need to have a shown of a photo ID to be on these websites. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even every website nowadays, but it's at least it's on majority of the websites, and they're trying to put it on more. So sorry, I just had to. You just set me off of what you just said, but yeah, sorry. You can continue.
No, yeah, no, it's fair. It's again, it's just something that like people need to be aware of. Like
Yeah,
the police don't need like they just I get it's for privacy reasons whatever, but if you have a legal SSN in America, dude, they know who you are. Like you giving out your phone number or anything like that does not matter because they know who you are and they know what you look like. So
yes,
yeah, if you were born in America, buddy, it's like you have no privacy, like realistically.
they can find you, bro. So y'all who are, I know this has nothing to do with what we're talking about, but y'all who are people who are like, because I think most people aren't stupid, but bro, they can find the other people who was working with Jeffrey Epstein, bro. It's not hard. It's just they're powerful, rich people. So it's not like he has no conspirators. Is we're not gonna waste our time because they're telling us not to do it. We're getting paid not to do it. Okay. I would keep going deep into that, but I love this country,
Bro,
so I can't.
don't worry, I'll go deeper in for you. No,
Okay.
the people that are saying that oh it doesn't matter anymore. It's because they're in it, man. Like realistically, they're in it. That's why, like you cannot just, bro, brother. If there's a picture with you next to Epstein, let's be honest, buddy. You are in the files.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
Sometimes,
trying to. I'll go ahead.
sorry. Sometimes, yes, because the government did leak a lot of photos and they were showing some things out of context. And obviously, a lot of these people have explained that they're not in it. I'm not saying I believe all of them. Like, brother, I don't know you personally. I don't believe you. You could have told me you smacked an old lady and I wouldn't believe you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can keep.
Yeah, it's just, dude. It's like I don't want to say I don't care about it anymore because realistically I should because it's the people that are ruling our country.
The
It's like
some of them are the world.
oh that is true the world. That's why like I give kudos to fucking England for taking care about that dude. But at the same time, what the fuck? Cause dude got
They
off
knew
pretty
about that.
yeah he got off clean. Like he
Yeah.
got off clean. So I'm just thinking in my head I'm like whatever. It's like the only way that they will ever go out of power is if they die. Like, but don't kill them.
I
I
don't even
swear. Don't.
know.
Like, yeah. It's just I don't like. I don't mean like killing them. I mean like dying of old age or like natural
Yeah, or
causes.
something like that.
Yeah. I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
a
knew what you
terrorist.
meant. I'm just saying I don't know if that will stop it, but I do know.
Oh no
I
no.
do
I
know.
was just clarifying people that I'm not a terrorist.
Oh.
Yeah, I swear, dude. I'm not doing. I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, or that
But yeah.
crazy.
But let's go back to.
Oh yeah, let's go back to the movies. Why you guys are here for, man? I know y'all excited for this one. The Legend of Zelda movie has finished being filmed, and it's supposed to be coming out next year, May 7th, the greatest month of all time. Um, I've heard that it's being filmed at the same place The Lord of the Rings was filmed. A lot of their movies were filmed. So yeah, and it is a live action, by the way, if that wasn't clear enough. But yeah, have you played Legend of Zelda? Do you even care about this guy, Link?
Not at all. I could care
Okay.
less.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna be real. I'm the same way.
this is the
I'll,
quickest one that we've done because we don't
I'll
we
just,
don't
the
care.
only thing I do have to say is after seeing the How to Train Your Dragon movie, I'm a little interested in seeing this movie, even though it's not even anywhere close to the same world. But that's one thing I have to say about that.
Yeah, you're just saying that has potential.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It has potential.
Yeah.
But next thing is, I know Nick is excited for this one. They're making another Jumanji, bro. Jumanji 4, titled Jumanji: The Open World.
It's
It's
four. I thought it was only the third one.
no, it's the fourth one.
Okay.
Apparently, yeah, there is a third one. Apparently, the fourth one is supposed to be pretty much like the original Jumanji, where it's, but the only difference is their worlds are colliding. So we're gonna see the characters from the game: Kevin Hart, The Rock, Jack Black, and that girl. Sorry, I don't know your name. We're gonna
Ruby
see them.
Roundhouse.
What'd you say?
That's Nebula, man.
Nebula?
Yeah, that's the actor for Nebula.
Who's Nebula again? And my mind is blinking. Oh,
Dude
okay.
from
I know who you're talking about
Avengers.
from Marvel. Marvel. Oh shoot! Now that you mention it, you're right.
Yeah.
That is her.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
think it's like
god.
I forgot her first name, but it's Gilligan.
Yeah, I know you're. Yeah, that is her. You're right. Um, but yeah, it's supposed to be about their world colliding, and yeah, the characters from the game are gonna meet the characters who are playing them. And I know Nick loves Jumanji. So what about you? Do you love Jumanji?
I like the original one with Robin
Yeah, me
Williams.
too. Me too.
Uh, I also I'll be straight up with you. I like the first one.
Of this new thing.
Yeah, dude. I
Yeah,
thought it was funny. They had its good moments.
yeah, it had its good moments. I didn't think it was bad, but after that, I'm not gonna lie, I did clock out.
Yeah. Nick Jonas was pretty cool too. I didn't even know he was in the
I
movie back
forgot he
then.
was in the movie. Dang, I
Yeah,
forgot.
man. I would have completely avoided him if I didn't just watch the movie like 3 days ago. But
Okay.
yeah, yeah. I don't know if I'm like 100% excited for this fourth one. Didn't even know there was a third one out. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah. This movie, I'm pretty sure it's coming out this year on Christmas. So once again, I do not watch movies when they come out on holidays, but if you do, I guess check it out with your family.
Yeah, man.
Next thing we're gonna talk about is Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse. There were a lot of things that were shown about this movie. They apparently, when if you were at CinemaCon, I think that they showed you the first, I think it was 3 minutes of the movie, and pretty much it's just Miles. It's right where it left off. So Miles is seeing his other self, and yeah, he breaks out of the grip of the Prowler. Pretty sure that was the person that was holding him, and we continue right where we left off. Apparently, Kingpin is supposed to return in this movie, and yes, this is going to be the final movie for Miles Morales' story. So this is supposed to be the last of that kind. Are you excited for this movie, or you were like, oh yeah, one more thing? It's this movie is specifically made for IMAX, by the way. So, but are you excited for the Black Spider-Man, or are you sick and tired of this? I don't know what J. Jonah Jameson calls him again, but yeah, whatever he calls him. Menace.
What?
Yeah, Menace.
Oh, no. I'm more interested in hearing the new voice actor for Miles. But I would say I'm pretty excited for it, especially with the brand new day like teasers. Like with one of the posters being the fact that like people are assuming it's Miles' shoe, so I think they're gonna have like a live action adaptation or something like that. But I don't want to say I'm tired of it, but it's definitely been a long time since this movie was supposed to come out, so
Yeah.
I
I'm
would say
not
I'm pretty
tired of it.
excited.
I was honestly just saying what people were saying in the comments. Another thing people were saying in the comments was there was this one person hating on it. They're like, ew, AI, because they use AI tools for this movie. But just to clarify, they don't use generated AI for these movies. It's just a tool they use for them. But yeah, some of the shots look cool. I am a fan of these movies. Not a big fan as some other people, but I am a fan. Next thing I know for a fact, you've seen this. They're making a second Long Legs. Nicolas Cage is supposed to be returning, and
No, don't make it like a black phone, please, bro.
the movie is not going to be created by Neon anymore because they couldn't afford to make this. It's going to be passed over to Paramount. So
Oh
they are making it.
no.
It's not a sequel to the original, but it is
It's a
set in the
prequel.
same world. So what are your thoughts
Boo.
on this? I have no thoughts. I haven't seen Long Legs yet. Started it, but
Uh,
never finished it.
dude, if it's the same director for it, then like Lord Behold, more than pro or if it's Osgood Perkins again, I
Yes,
would
he's returning.
genuinely
He's returning too. I
okay.
should have said that.
That's good, but I don't. No, I don't think Long Legs not deserves, but needs a either prequel or a sequel, because I think it's a good standalone movie, and the fact like if it's gonna be a sequel and Nicolas Cage is coming back, terrible idea because they tried to do the same thing in the Black Phone 2, and everybody knows my opinion about that movie. I did not like it that much. So I hope that they don't fuck it up. If Micah Monroe is coming back, thank you. Uh, but we'll see, man.
Yeah,
We'll see.
we'll see. Yeah, they
People know
said
I
it's not
love
supposed
long
to be.
legs.
Yeah, I know that. They said it's not supposed to be a sequel, but with these movie companies, they could easily lie to you. So,
Yeah.
the next thing I want to say is I know for a fact we're all excited about this one. This movie broke charts last year. Or was it this year? I don't know. I don't care. Minecraft 2 is getting a sequel, bro, next year,
No
July. Are you excited to see Steve and
opinion.
Herobrine
I haven't.
clash?
No, I haven't even watched the first one.
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on it either. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't
I heard
even
the first one
care.
was bad. People just watched it because of the memes, so I really had nothing to say about this.
I don't think it was. I don't like. I haven't watched it yet. I just don't think it was bad. I think it was just. It was just like the Sonic movie, but not as good as a premise.
I heard no, I heard it was bad. I don't even think people actually like the Sonic movies. Like I actually heard
Yeah.
good things about those movies, especially the third one. I heard the third one was really good. But anyways, fine. The next one, I'm gonna say the final. Next one, Final Destination, came out last year with a bang. They're making another one because they saw how much money the last one made and Scream is making. So they said, why not? Let's just keep doing this. It's gonna be next. It's not next year. It's gonna be a long time down the line. But are you excited for a new Final Destination, or are you just like, eh?
Like I say every time, I enjoyed Bloodlines. I really like Bloodlines actually. I still think it was the best one. But no, I'm if there's any movie that comes out with a franchise name, like let's say they renewed Scream 8 or they
They
want to
did.
renew another Saw movie.
They might.
I never get excited for it, mainly because I know it's just gonna be heavily filled with like references and it's gonna be heavily filled on money because everybody wants to watch them.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. That I don't really like movies. Um. I'm not. Let me not say I don't really like movies, but I don't really think the. It's just the more the fact that I don't really think we need these. Like yeah, he
We
said
don't.
Bloodlines was good and he thinks it's the best one, but the other ones were all good movies too. Like I didn't think we
Uh-uh.
needed a Bloodlines.
Uh-uh.
Am I mad that we got Bloodlines? No. It's the same thing with Scream 5. Am I mad that we got it? No. But do I think we need it? No. Um yeah, that's pretty much yeah, like we say this all the time. We don't really care for these things. But next thing is I've never seen this. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen memes of this, but I've never seen the actual movie or even heard of the movie. I just seen the memes. But Spaceballs, they're making another one. Um, it's just like the original was just a parody on Star Wars. It was a parody Star Wars movie. This one it's supposed to be parodying more movies, but it was still parody Star Wars. Have you even heard of Spaceballs?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, this movie's old. Uh, yeah, I really got nothing to say, but I just wanted to put it out there for people who love Spaceballs. Apparently, they're making a second one, so someone gotta love it, right?
And if you love
Um,
it, you better suck on some space balls, bitch.
fact.
Uh Yeah.
Next thing is Call of Duty. They're making a movie. It's supposed to be
Oh.
coming out in June 2028. And yeah, I guess Call of Duty's trying to hop on the hype train. I don't care for this at all. I've said this plenty of times. I don't like Call of Duty. I've never said it here, but I've said it plenty of times. I don't like Call of Duty. I don't care about Call of Duty. So I'm not gonna watch this movie unless it looks like a fun movie like Street Fighter, but it's probably not gonna be.
Yeah, I'd rather play the game than watch a movie about it. That's all I'm
Yes.
saying.
Uh, they're making another Top Gun with Tom Cruise, bro.
What?
Yes.
Scientology, man.
Yeah. I'd never seen Top Gun. Tom Cruise is a goat, but I've never seen any of those movies. So have you seen the second one? I think you told me you
I've
have.
seen both of them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, the
The
second one's amazing.
Are you
First one's pretty
intrigued to
good.
see this one?
I'm definitely gonna watch it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't really have any deep feelings about it.
Uh, yeah, me neither. Next thing, see, this is the part of the quickies, guys. Y'all were ready for it. Next thing is World War Z. They're making another movie. Uh, that's literally all I have. That's literally all I
uh,
have.
if Brad Pitt comes back, great. If not, great. World War Z was great.
Yeah, people right now, people don't know if he's coming back, and the director, people don't know who that's going to be either. Um, Next thing is Transformers. There is going to be a new Transformers movie. Um, I wasn't a huge fan of Transformers growing up. I just like Bumblebee, to be honest. But I wasn't a huge fan of the movies. I just like Bumblebee. It's the same thing with, it's not really, but it's the same thing with me with Godzilla and King Kong. Like, I don't care about that type of action. It's just not interesting to me. But Michael Bay is supposed to be the original director, is supposed to be returning to direct these films. Ray, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen Transformers?
Yeah, it's one of those movies I just put on the background though.
Yeah, same. It's literally one of those. But yeah, time to get into the big news and the last news of quickies. We weren't waiting for this news; it just so happened to be perfectly timed, though. Avengers Doomsday trailer was shown at CinemaCon, and yeah, it's people are saying it's amazing. And some things I have is Thor meets with Steve Rogers. They meet each other. Thor fights Doomsday, and they don't fight. We don't see a fight in the trailer, but they clash, and Doomsday stops Thor's clash with one hand. Robert Downey Jr. is just like that. Apparently Mystique, the original Mystique, not the Jennifer Lawrence one, is fighting Yelena. Shang-Chi. I know Ray's excited to hear that. Uh, Shang-Chi is fighting against Gambit. And yeah, there's just so much that is coming out for this trailer and for this movie. Apparently, Robert Downey Jr. is doing a voice like he has an accent with Dr. Von Doom, so it's not going to be the same voice we're hearing with Tony Allen. And that's something I uh wanted to see, and that's pretty much it. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts on Doomsday? That will be our last one to close out the quickies.
Not really.
Okay.
Haven't even seen the trailer. I'm gonna say this now though. Uh, just incoming news. What do you call it? Project Hail Mary is gonna be in theaters longer, and it's officially became the most successful Amazon movie of all time, or not all time, but of current time.
Yeah. Um, what I will say is when it comes to Doomsday, I'm excited for this film. I'm pretty sure we did our most excited films. I'm pretty sure it was in my top five. Um, but yeah, I'm excited for this film. I have heard the trailer will be released in the past a week, but I'm not a good journalist, so maybe that is not going to be the case. But hopefully, it does get released so we can actually furthermore go more into detail on this. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it
Yeah,
comes
man.
to that. I'm like, I guess I am. Well, I guess a little touch on this because we did talk about this in the beginning. Um, Not a fan of Robert Downey Jr. being Doom. Just not a fan of him being recasted. But overall, I'm happy that they're trying to make it different than Tony Stark. So that is, I guess, a good thing I would say on that. To end it off now, we're
That's
just gonna
it.
talk about
Sorry. I like RDJ being Doomsday
okay.
or Doom for
Why
that
actually? I
episode.
want to know why.
That's for a different episode.
Okay. Okay. I guess we could just end it off with what am I about to say? Oh yeah, I guess we could just end it off with things we've watched. You can go on.
Bloodhound season 1 talked about it last episode, and season 1 pretty good. Season 2 not as good. I haven't finished it yet, but so far I haven't enjoyed it as much. That's
Is
it.
that all you watched?
I mean it's your turn.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. Um, Not gonna lie, haven't been watching that much stuff. Only like the same usuals, Daredevil Born Again. I have been watching that. Invincible. Next week is the last week, so we will talk about in totality everything that has happened because it is definitely looking like this is about to be a great season finale. But that's all I got to say about that. And yeah, just pretty much the same thing I was been watching last week. I haven't really watched that much stuff. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's all I really got to say. Is there anything else you watched?
I watch the Sword Art Online movie. Um, I don't remember it being this bad. I used to think it was good, but it was pretty bad. Uh, sorry.
Nah, you're good.
And other than that, there's only one other thing I'm watching. I'm watching this anime called Full Metal Panic, and uh, yeah, I'm probably gonna start watching Bachi Kara later on.
Bought you a car. I think I've heard about that.
That's the anime we were talking about earlier.
Oh, we were.
The
I don't remember talking about
one
that.
that you said that their designs are cool.
No, no, that's got. Oh, you're talking about
Gachi or
Gotcha.
Ka,
Oh, okay.
whatever it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the end of this episode.
Yeah, man.
CinemaCon is still going on. I don't remember if it ends on Sunday or if it ends on Friday, but whenever it ends, we will get out the rest of the news for that. Sorry if this was a long episode, and if you're new, I promise most of the episodes aren't this long. But like I said, it's the week of CinemaCon. We're getting a lot of news, and that's the whole point of this podcast to talk about movie, show news, anime. We have some anime things too. So yeah, that'll be the end of Newbie Critics. See y'all later, I guess.
Full up to the season finale